In your experience, Mr. Suresh, what type of trends you have seen it in IT, and what type of business can you also tell, and what type of business and how IT is helping you in your business?
The smaller companies, the SME level kind of companies, they need a lot of IT innovations for growing their business. The major, bigger companies, they already have some CTO, CAO kind of people, but the smaller company, they have only some system admin kind of people, and they need to implement a lot of IT projects for scaling up their business. So in that area, I'm focusing that area, and lot of inquiries or lot of appointments I got from different companies for taking care their IT.
Very good. It's a small and medium business. You are virtual CIO, you mentioned. I mean, I'm very happy to see new designation which has come as virtual CIO, because the virtual specialists are here. Okay, but anyway, virtual CIO has come. But how do you drive innovation in this situation? Because most of the companies are spread across, and most of the companies are all homogeneous in nature. Something will be in finance, something will be in manufacturing, something will be in service, something will be in resale. How do you drive the innovation in these areas?
Now the I mean, same example. For the microfinance industry, I work with different companies for the finance industry. For microfinance, there are a lot of activities are happening in the back office. So we automate these activities in the ground. The people, those who are working in the ground, they are doing all these activities in the customer end. For example, for a microfinance, they need to collect the customer information. So earlier, the system was in a group, in a company, which I am working now. They taken all the information in a written application form. They bring the application inside the company. The back office people put all the information into the system. Then they need to print a lot of pre-printed stationery. They will print all these documents. After that, they need to give the credit bureau checking. So lot of activities are there. Now the people are doing the activity, the entering of the customer information from their tab in the field. From there, it is directly checking the credit bureau through the web service, and the user, the executive is getting the information. This person is eligible or not for giving the loan. So from there, all the documents is printing in the office, not in the pre-printed, in the full A4 sheet. They are printing all the documents. From there, the concerned people are giving the approval for this loan. Then the approved amount is transferring to the bank account. There is no any other manual intervention on that. Everything is fully automated. So this is the kind of requirement in the industry. So that is the one project I done very recently.
Yeah, very nice. That say the innovations into process. The process improves the productivity and also meet the customer requirements on time.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Mr. Abraham, and predominantly your industry is based on agriculture, on which you don't have control. Thank God, monsoon has set right. Okay, and you got your own challenges if the monsoon is not right. And the type of the industry where you are in, it also more on, let us say that international prices and other things, rubbers and other things are all. We don't know also sometimes whenever we buy the tire for the motorcycles and scooters, we always see the fluctuations in the prices and other things. How IT helps you in managing your business? What type of innovations you could bring in this challenging area?
We started capturing the data on a daily basis. That is when we started noticing that the number of workers employed on a daily basis started coming down. And what was 25,000 about 6 to 7 years back is now today 13,000. So we have made huge savings.
50% improvement in the productivity. Yes. Fantastic. Yeah.
And similarly, planning is a major thing. Like in a tea plantation, you need to plan your labor, and labor is very scarce. So we have run a program where we decide where the manager can plan how many workers are required each day. So at least on the previous day or 2 days earlier, He can plan the workers, make sure that they're there and they pluck the leaf. Because if they don't pluck at the right time, we lose that crop. So thereby we were able to improve the quality. So these are all small steps we have done.
Fantastic. I'm very happy to see the examples in the areas where the IT has helped in reducing the cost from 1.25 crores to 25 lakhs and reduce the manpower. Okay, it's from 25,000 to 12,000. And also the quality there. I mean, all three in one shot. Okay, the way in which you assume the IT, the way in which you drive the IT, that helps. Okay. Mr. Robin, you are manufacturing huge volume of appliances.
Consumer goods rather.
It must be in millions and other things. How IT is helping you in manufacturing precision and improving the quality and also the distribution?
6-7 years back, we were having, like any organization, a conventional accounting system with materials management and some emails and things like that, with very few computers here and there. First, we implemented an ERP, and obviously it was SAP was a choice. She read out actually something which was removed from my biodata and sent to her. That was not supposed to be my summary. Anyway, it read many applications and ERPs and things like that. Okay, so first thing was SAP, and with SAP, the strong backbone for growing your business has come. So like when you start a new factory or a new plant, the whole thing, programming was not to be done. It's only configuration to be done. I'm sure in this hall we have cross-section of manufacturing, finance and other industry. So if I repeatedly use ERP, it's not good also. So see whatever packages you are using, which is fundamental for your business, is the first thing to do. And then the next point what we emphasized was the customer experience. Now, how does a customer of a consumer goods industry is experiencing the company? One is by experiencing the quality of VGuard products. Second is the way we address their customer care, So our customer service has to be good. Our call center has to work, and all the related things. So, see, after ERP, the next thing was to do the customer service transformation. And another point I want to say is in VGuard, we don't implement IT for IT's sake. We do it for the business sake.
Very happy. Very happy.
So, the customer service was implemented through adopting a new customer service model and centralizing the call center and implementing Siebel CRM, which you read out. And a lot of improvements have come after that. Now we have on the fingertips complete information about our consumers, and various analytics are being made. So fundamentally what I'm saying is have an ERP or some kind of a base system and establish good connect with the customer through customer experience. And from here, I'll again come back to this in case it is allowed. So
wonderful message, Mr. Robin, that you start with a very, very strong platform. Coming to this media industry, one thing I used to tell in my organization, two things we never failed. When you go for lunch, my canteen manager never said, come after 5 minutes, come after 10 minutes. He never said, in my 36 years of experience, and also in our 65 years of company existence. My canteen manager never said, come after 5 minutes. Same thing, my salary manager. He never denied anything. Okay? If you say 31st means 31st, the salary will be given. Come what may. Whether it rains, whether it is a earthquake, whether it is a tsunami, 31st salary will be paid. Similarly, another industry, after seeing Mr. Jacob, I could see it here. Every day morning, if the paper need to be delivered, that need to be delivered. Okay? And there is no, you cannot say that 1 hour later I will supply. It has to be supplied at 5 o'clock, means 5 o'clock it should be available any part of India, and they are physical papers, they are not electronic papers. Okay? How you are ensuring, how IT is supporting for that?
Again, year by year, our deadlines are very narrow. So if you don't produce a newspaper in time, then it is a stale fish. It is of no use. So that is one of the primary driving factor in our industry. So that is, at least on newspaper, we have some leverage. Like, at least it is produced only once in a day. Whereas TV or radio, you don't have a seconds gap. So our IT systems has to be robust so that we don't have any kind of a downtime or a failure. So we don't have the window of maintenance window of like any typical IT companies. Normally they will run processing or maintenance in night or in some period. But as a news industry, we don't have any maintenance window. And that is one of the things. Secondly, due to social media, internet penetration, so even for newspaper, we don't have that luxury. So we need to continuously update news in our online portals. Obviously, a lot of fake news comes on day-to-day basis. Day before yesterday, there was a fake news that there was a bomb blast in Mumbai.
Oh.
I was in Bangalore, so everybody was asking. So immediately we have to ensure that there is no such thing happen. So somebody spread all these things. So one is, even though social media, all this, and a lot of news sites are there, so the credibility of news is also equally important. So we have to give right news in right time to the people. So that is one of the major risks we have. And in terms of technology, we adopt technologies as quick as possible, like any other industry. So we were the first people to adopt SAP in APAC in media industry in 1995. Likewise, we keep on adopting technologies. Now, even to just give you a glimpse, like, we are using Alexa, probably the Amazon Alexa device. So we use even Alexa to query to SAP and give correct reports, like, management ask, like, what is the current
Very good,
thing.
very good.
So likewise, the kind of interfacing technology adoption in our company
Fantastic.